Chapter 5 Alarm and Events. The use of a system to monitor events, raise alarms and record them is imperative to ensure a secure production. An alarm is raised when the value of some tags exceeds the user-defined limit. The system generates an automatic warning which shows the tag that has exceeded its limit and notifies the operator. An event is an action or modification that users make to the system, such as modifying tag values, user login or logout, workstation startup, or exit. The KingView event and alarm system includes tag alarm events, operational events, user login events, and workstation events. Users can record and review the alarm system and the running state of the workshop at all times. Alarms and events are shown in a real-time window according to the filter conditions set by the user in the alarm window. In order to classify each event and alarm, you can separate them into different groups and designate them to different alarm windows when needed. To set up an alarm group, select Alarm Group and then click Enter. Select Edit to rename the alarm group. Make sure there are no spaces within the name. Click OK, and then to select a subgroup, click Add. Your alarm group has now been defined. Click OK. To set the alarm properties for a tag, select the tag name dictionary. For example, click Raw Oil Depth, and then select Alarm Definition. Change the alarm group name, click OK, and then set the dialog box as follows. This setting means the system will trigger an alarm when the raw oil depth drops below 10 or exceeds 90. The alarm message will be displayed in the Reaction Workshop alarm group. If you select Rate of Change, and the rate of change is set to 20%, the system will trigger an alarm when the change in the tag exceeds 20% compared to the previous second. This message will also be displayed in the Reaction Workshop alarm group. If deviation alarm is set, then the system is normal when the value of the tag is larger than 95 and less than 105. The system will trigger a small deviation alarm when the tag value is greater than 90 and less than 95, or greater than 105 and less than 110. The alarm message will be displayed in the Reaction Workshop alarm group. The system will trigger a large deviation alarm when the value of the tag is greater than 110 or less than 90, and this alarm will also be displayed in the Reaction Workshop alarm group. Select OK to complete your definition. The alarm window can be used to show alarm and event information detected by the system. There are two types of alarm windows, the real-time alarm window and the historical alarm window. The real-time alarm window only shows real-time alarm and event information, and once the alarm has been dealt with or the situation rectified, the information will disappear. The historical window contains all alarm and event information and can be used to query any alarm or event. To set up an alarm window, open a new picture and write a title. Then select the alarm icon and draw an alarm in the window as shown. Double-click to open the configuration box. The general property allows you to set the window name and its type. It also shows you the alarm window's properties and allows you to adjust the format of the date and time for the window. If column title is checked, then the titles for each column will appear in the window in the development and running environments. If status bar is checked, the status bar of the alarm window will appear at the bottom of the window in the development and running environments. If alarm scroll automatically is selected, then when the current window cannot display all the alarm messages in one screen, the alarm window will automatically scroll to display the new alarms. If horizontal grid is checked, a horizontal grid appears in the message display area of the window in the development and running environment. If a vertical grid is selected, a vertical grid appears in the message display area of the window in the development and running systems. Decimal places. To find the number of decimal places of the data displayed in the alarm window. The new alarm, you can either select whether it appears at the top of the list or the bottom of the list. You can then select the date format. The column property section allows you to decide which columns you want in your window. The selector shows you which alarm columns will be shown. You can deselect certain ones, for example, extension field 1, limit value, and that way you can specify exactly what information is shown in the alarm window. The operation property setting allows you to set the operator's access level. Select the security zone to select which security zone the operator should be allowed access to. By selecting A, you can add that as a security zone. You can do this for all zones available. By selecting A, it now means that any user who wants to access and operate within security zone A has to have the appropriate password. Click OK to confirm. The condition property settings allow you to set the alarm and event type, the priority and the alarm group. Set the priority as 999 and make sure the reaction workshop is the alarm group. These conditions will then be shown in the alarm window. The alarm source node. If the system is in standalone mode, then this will be a local default and you do not need to select this option. If the system is in network mode, configure the network to display all I/O server names under the current alarm server in the list. You can specify the I/O servers whose messages will be displayed in the alarm window, and you can select several I/O servers. Color and font properties allow you to develop a color code for certain alarms. Once you've selected the colors that you want, click OK. You can then enter the viewing system. Save all pictures, then switch to view. You can now see the alarm information in the viewing system. By selecting the Show Toolbar option from the Operation Properties, you can then save the file again and go back to the Touch View system. You are now able to actually monitor the alarms using the toolbar shown. The tick confirms alarms. The cross pauses the alarm window. So if the alarm window is continuously scrolling to display alarms, you can click the button to pause and look over the messages in more detail. Clicking it again resumes scrolling. This function allows you to alter the alarm type. Clicking this button, you can then select the alarm type to be shown in the current alarm window. From then on, the alarm window will only show alarms according to what you have selected. This function allows you to alter the event type. Click this button and the event type dialog box appears, listing all events available. Select which ones you want and then click OK. This function allows you to alter the priority. This function allows you to alter the alarm group. You can select the alarm group from this function. The last function allows you to alter the station name. Click this button and an information source dialog box will pop up, listing all of the information sources. Select the ones you want and then click OK to close the dialog box. Only alarm and event information related to the alarm information source currently selected will be displayed. To make an alarm window pop up automatically, return back to the Project Explorer window. Select Script, and then Condition Script. Select New, and set the box as shown. Once you have checked all the details, click OK. The alarm window will now pop up whenever a new alarm is triggered in the system. The output from alarm and events can not only be sent to the alarm window, but also files, databases and printers. This can be configured through the property window as follows. Select System Configuration, and then click Alarm Configuration. The file configuration allows you to decide which alarm and events will be recorded in a file, as well as the format of the record, the folder of the record, and the time format of the record. You can also decide what alarm information from which alarm group is recorded. The time of recording files specifies how long a record is generated. The measuring unit is an hour and ranges from 1 to 24. The system generates a new record file when the specified time is up. The start time is the time at which the system begins to record the file. The time of saving files is the duration in days of how long the file is kept for. The priority allows you to define the priority level of the alarms and events. Only priority alarms of the same or equal priority will be recorded. Alarm and event output information in the system can not only be sent to alarm windows but also files, databases, and printers. This can be configured through the property windows. Select System Configuration, then Alarm Configuration, and as you can see there are three types of configuration. File configuration allows you to decide which alarm and events will be recorded in a file, as well as the format of the record, the folder of the record, and the time format of the record. You can also decide what alarm information from which group is recorded, and so on. The file record time, the measuring unit, is in hours, and specifies how long a record is generated. The range is from 1 to 24 hours. The system generates a new record file when the specified time is up. The start time is the time at which the system begins to record the file. The time of saving files is the duration for which the file is kept once it's been saved. For priority, this allows you to define the priority level of alarms and events, and only alarms and events with priority level higher or equal to the specified level will be recorded. The priority allows you to set the priority level of the alarm and events. Only alarm and events with priority levels higher or equal to the specified level will be recorded. The database configuration allows you to decide which alarm and events records are recorded to the database, as well as the format of the record, the choice of data source, and the user password when they log into the database. The print configuration allows you to decide which alarm and events will be sent to the printer, the format of the printer port number, and so on. Once you have confirmed your settings, click OK to finish.